Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm Spartan G Gaming. Welcome to another Infinite Warfare video. Today we're looking at getting the UDM, the brand spanking new pistol I got in a supply drop video last week, to gold camo. So I'm going to share my tips and tricks with you, what I've done to get this to gold, guys, but it really shouldn't cause you any struggle at all. The UDM in the supply drop that I got last week, if you remember, I did get a special variant of this, which was the legendary variant, the Mod 3, which I was really ecstatic about. Really happy to get it, and since using it, I must admit, guys, I've never really looked back. This UDM, with this variant, the legendary variant, the Mod 3, is probably making me feel that this is one of the best pistols I've used in any Call of Duty so far. The ease of it, the actual smoothness of it as well, and the accuracy is very dead on. It's so precise. I absolutely adore the UDM. It's fantastic, guys. Also as well, the UDM feels like you can actually put on whatever attachments you want. And I did try this out, guys. I did experiment. Any perk on, and it was still doing an amazing job of getting those kills for you. It really didn't struggle in the slightest in any game while trying to get this weapon to gold camo. That's why it's my #1 weapon. It is in a way very similar to a little mini assault rifle. It's that good, guys. But like I said, if there's any calling cards you are after for the perks or the attachments, this is a good opportunity now while using the UDM to get those calling card challenges out of the way, because this gun will run with anything that you want to put on it. Obviously, the attachments and perks, they do have their little special abilities, but normally when I think back to guns I've used so far, there are some attachments I wouldn't recommend to and I'd stay away from because it makes the gun a little bit less agile or a little bit worse in some areas. But with the UDM, I never really found anywhere where there was a problem in having a certain attachment already. I experimented with them all. Everything seemed exactly the same as what it was. This gun is an absolute powerful mental weapon to use. It really, really is. It's quite good at long range as well. That's the best thing. So you'll need 200 kills to start with, guys. That shouldn't cause you any bother because, like I said, the UDM is fantastic. But if there's any little recommendations I could give you for attachments, red dot and quick draw. But like I said, if there's any calling card challenges that you want, put on whatever attachments you want because it will still work the UDM in the same way. It's still awesomely powerful. If there are any tips that I could give you through another attachment, through my gameplay with this for quite some time, I would say I did run out of bullets quite a few times when I was getting the high-end kills, so extended mags would help you. But that's up to you what you put on in your attachments, guys. It really doesn't matter. Perk 1 and Perk 2, Perk 3s, I'm not going to go through them, guys. So Perk 1, I would always recommend having Ghost on and Blind Eye. But again, you can have whatever you prefer. The UDM, when I experimented with it, really when I was putting those perks on, didn't really make a difference. So I was still getting big kills even with other perks on. But again, my normal perks in Perk 3 are Gung Ho and Dead Silence. I love those perks. You can also use Hardwired if you want, guys, especially if you're running and gunning like I do. And all those things that it counters are in the top left there. It really does a good job, that Hardwired. And it will help you out in many a situation. Then once you've got those 200 kills out of the way, it's then going for the Zebra Camo, where you need 160 headshots. Now, while I was then up to the stage of working my way towards getting that Zebra Camo for the 160th headshot, I was thinking to myself, okay, I do like headshots. I do use my tactics like I tell you guys. I use them all the time. And I'm still thinking to myself, though, this is going to be a little bit time consuming because headshots always are. There's 160, it's quite time consuming. But this UDM will go through headshots like a train going through, I suppose, a massive metal whatever, you know, something indestructible. It will go through it like, you know, so easy. And those headshots will be feeling like that in the same way. You'll just get headshots just running and gunning without even knowing you're getting them. It is that good. There are obviously attachments that can help you with headshots if you're playing core. You can have hollow points on or Faraday slug on some assault rifles. But obviously we're talking about the UDM here. But I would always normally play hardcore myself. I prefer that. So normally I don't have any headshot lethality attachment on because I don't really find I need it. And it just proves a point. While running and gunning with this UDM, not having any headshot lethality attachment on, it will just rack up those headshots. But now the tips come in, guys. So you've already seen at the start of these last few clips here, search for enemy camping positions. Enemy campers are around everywhere in games. Now, if you were going to camp yourself, okay, I don't personally, I don't like camping, only just to show you sometimes where some lovely places are to get headshots if you are really struggling that bad with them. but normally I'd run and gun. But if you know where those camper positions are yourself, run to those places, guys, because more than likely that's where an enemy camper is going to be themselves, and it makes for an easy headshot. So you can get them all over, guys, and again, it makes up a really big percentage of your headshots out of that 160 in the total games that you play. But that 160 did kind of scare me to begin with, because I thought, here we go again, it's going to be time consuming. But I got these 160 out of the way with this UDM very quickly. Quicker than any other gun I've got the headshots with so far. So it is that mentally good, guys. It really is. And always as well, in regards to tactics that I play, I always run from one end of the map to the other. I always flank the enemy. I always try and come up behind them. So if you've seen some video clips I've shown you now already previously, every single one of them near enough is coming up behind the enemy. So that's a great tactic, guys. Try and do that. And with Ghost On and with Dead Silence that I always run with, you know, you're going to do that, and you're going to be sneaky as well. You're going to come up the enemy, and they're not going to hear your big black boots coming up behind them to ready to shoot them in the head. You're going to keep quiet. You're going to keep stealthy. That's a really great tip, guys. So the headshots will just rack up. Now, another great tip I always say is search for static players. In my game that I play, Xbox One, I find static players everywhere. I think it's because other people who are on Xbox One with me, they record their footage. That's the only theory I can come up with, guys. Whereas PS4 players, you don't need to stand there static while you're recording, because you can actually record live if you want to. So that's another big kind of factor there. But static players, if you play on Xbox One, it will work more for you than on PS4 players. But I play PS4 as well, and I do notice the difference. I don't get any static players while I'm playing PS4 with Infinite Warfare, but on Xbox One, they're all around. They're everywhere, guys. So maybe, in getting headshots, if you want them easier, get an Xbox One. Okay, I'm not saying that as a recommendation. Don't go and buy it because I said, but it's just a laugh, guys. I'm just saying it. But that's my theory that I come up with. That's the only suggestion, because it doesn't happen. I don't get static players on PS4. So it must just because people are playing and recording their footage, the last 30 seconds maybe, on Xbox One. Now, the Autumn Camo, you will need to get 25 point-blank kills. The UDM makes very light work of getting point-blank kills. If you're not getting up behind the enemy, which is very easy to do to get that point-blank kill, don't worry, because more than likely the enemy are just going to jump out in front of you. That's what I found most of my point-blank kills come from. I'm not going to show you anymore, guys, because it is that easy. Then the Whiteout, 50 kills with no primary weapon. I don't run with a primary weapon while I'm using a pistol anyway, so that's easy, guys. 50 kills will come very quickly. Couple of games, you'll have that out of the way. Then the Bengal, we need to have an optic on and 4 attachments. Again, you can just max out on your attachments, guys, and whatever you want, it really isn't going to affect that UDM too much. So have whatever you want, and again, if you want to go for calling card challenges, put some attachments on that will help you get the calling cards out of the way. Murdered Out, 2 rapid kills now, 20 times with the UDM. Again, this makes light work of rapid kills. My recommendations are to you, again tactically, thinking tactically wise here, guys, is to run into enemy spawns. Quad feed there with a UDM. I never thought I'd get a quad feed with a pistol, never had it before, but that was very easy with the UDM. Just got that right point at the right time in that enemy spawn, and they all run out in front of me. You don't even need to go to the hotspot zones where the enemy and your teammates are all colliding in the middle, having a big old battle. You can actually find, while you're running and gunning, going around these maps, especially these new maps, they're really good, guys. These new maps, I hope you love them as much as I'm loving them. But you can find that you can actually go on the run and actually still get rapid kills. That's what's good about the UDM. It's got a good fast fire rate. It's very damaging. It's good at long range as well, as I said before. You know, it makes very light work of getting kills. I never struggled once with it. If you want, you can have a Kimbo on, guys. Again, I tested and experimented with every attachment, every perk that I could possibly do. So you're going to see some footage of different gameplay here, of different stuff I had on. But even with the Akimbo on, I mean, I don't really like the Akimbo, especially playing hardcore mode, just because you haven't got the aim in front. But you get used to it, guys. And look at the kills. They just rack up. Those rapid kills will come so thick and fast. And you'll get them out of the way quick. Then we're going to move on to the 3 kills without dying 20 times for the Neon Tiger. Now again, there's no such thing in the way of struggling with this to get the 3 kills. If you want, guys, if you want to keep off the enemy map because you're finding that you get into the first or second kill, then you're getting killed before the third one, you can actually have Suppressor on. Suppressor will help you while having Ghost on in your perk 1 and also perk 3 Dead Silence on to be stealthy on the map. But this new map here, Renaissance. Okay, if you come on this map, you stand on this little statue where I'm standing here. It's actually amazing. I said this for the RVN, if you remember, guys, and it's surprising still that enemy do not see you sitting and standing on that little statue. That's an easy little place to get 3 kills without dying 20 times. Again, domination on hardcore, kill confirm, whatever you prefer, guys. It really doesn't matter what game mode you prefer, but I love playing hardcore. And core mode for me just seems a bit of a struggle. I'm not used to it. I never really have played it. I've only ever played hardcore. Core for me, I find that you need to pump too many bullets into the enemy before you get the kill. And when you're after 3 kills, or maybe even the rapid kills before this, you maybe even get shot before you've got that 2nd or 3rd kill that you need. Okay, because obviously you're pumping so many bullets into that first one to kill them, the 2nd and 3rd may take a little bit longer. But on hardcore, maybe 1 to 2 bullets at the most, you'll kill that first enemy and you'll get that next enemy straight away. And even you can see here, guys, even with the point-blank kills as well and the headshots, I'm getting them all the time with the UDM, even though I'm getting these 3 kills without dying 20 times. Going for the rapid kills, well, everything seems as though the challenges that you need all happen in that short space of time, just while using the UDM as a natural thing. You don't have to work too hard at it. I think that's what I'm trying to say, guys. The kills will just rack up. The challenges will just get out of the way as quick as can. And this is one of the quickest weapons I've ever got to gold, to be honest, guys. It is sensationally good. I absolutely love it. It is my #1 preferred weapon out of all weapons I've used so far on Infinite Warfare. And that's a big thing for me to say. But look at that, guys. You just go round. The kills will come easy. And I'm hoping it's going to be like that for you. But it is a sensational gun and #1 as far as I'm concerned. But that is the UDM at gold, guys. Now, because we've already got the pistols all at gold already, we also get to show you the diamond camo, what it looks. But there's a really weird thing about the diamond camo, which I'm now going to show you. I don't know whether my Xbox was glitching at the time. I don't know. But look at this diamond camo, guys. That's not usual, is it? Unless they've changed it, I don't know. Let me know if you know any different, guys. But look at that. It looks actually a better diamond camo. I love that. Rather than that kind of blue that it normally has. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video has helped. If it has, please leave a like. But take care. See you on the next video.